Katie, professional makeup artist, stylist and founder of beautyandtheboutique.com. Today I've got some really cool techniques to share with you, all about how you can make your foundation look not just incredible, but glowing, flawless and never ever cakey. So if you like to apply your foundation in a rush in the morning, perhaps you leave the house thinking, oh my gosh, is my foundation blended? Does it look cakey? Keep watching, because I've got some amazing tips, techniques and products to share with you that are going to eliminate that fear and make your foundation look like the best skin of your life. You ready? Let's get started. I've handpicked two products that, as a makeup artist, I swear by. They're in my kit, they're in my personal kit, they're in my professional kit. They work. A brush. This is no ordinary beauty brush. This brush blends makeup, foundation like nothing else. This ensures that your foundation will never, ever, ever look cakey. So the reason I love this brush so much is the fact that it's got a very short handle. And short handles are great because when you buff, you want kind of to get as close to your skin as possible. So being closer to your skin means that your buffing technique is almost easier and lighter because you want to buff delicately. So the way you grip this is kind of like this. You're not going to hold it really tight like that. You want to hold the brush like this and you'll let the hairs do the work for you. Now the hairs are all synthetic and they're beautifully soft. It's also been designed so it's very full and thick at the base, but then the very tips of the fine hairs go into different lengths. And this is the beauty of this brush, is that you can really buff lightly, but on areas where you might fear that you've got any kind of tied lines or cakiness around the jawline is when you can go in slightly heavier handed. And then around areas where you want more coverage but you still want that buffing, you can just do more delicately. And these hairs give you that option. So I'm going to show you how to use this, and I'm going to show you how to use it in conjunction with this Mega Mist. This is a multi-purpose product that not only you can use after cleansing before your moisturizer, but you can use it on top of your makeup. Plus, by spraying this on top of your foundation, it makes your foundation look like real skin, because ultimately you want your foundation to look like it's your skin, only amazingly kind of radiant and glowy. This really does the job, but it also helps your skin retain more moisture because it's predominantly hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid, it sounds scary, but actually what it does is it helps your skin retain 1,000 times its weight in its own moisture. And the fact that you can spray this over the top of your makeup, under and over, means that throughout the day, if your skin gets parched or you feel that the air conditioning is drying your skin or the central heating is drying your skin, it will just give you that glow throughout the day, as well as nourishing your skin with beautiful rose water that calms, that, you know, if you've got any redness or if your skin feels tight, that rose water is just going to calm the skin down as well. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I use it with a fluid foundation. So I'm going to use my fingers to apply my foundation because I figure, you know, in the mornings, if I'm in a rush, you know, I'm not going to have time for doing really fancy dancy application techniques. And I'm figuring that when we're all in a rush, as you might be at home, this is maybe how you might be applying your foundation. Because yes, I'm a makeup artist and using you know, various different brushes on clients is one thing, but let's face it, in the mornings when we're rushing to get ready, it really is just hands, you know, paste it on, slap it on and leave the door. Okay, so there you go, foundation on. You've got two choices. You can get this kabuki brush and just quickly buff in, or if you feel like your foundation is too thick and you want to thin it down, you spray this over the top. It smells amazing. And then you buff in very lightly. And what this will do is it just will make your foundation look like it is flawless, seamless, and it you know, it's your skin. Now, if you've got any area, so for example, I've got an area here, I've got a spot, this is where I'll go back with my foundation and I will just dab over the top, or maybe your concealer over the top, because I won't want to really buff too much around here because I need that kind of extra coverage. You know, so just pat in, and then feather around the edges. So if you've got a spot or an area that you want to cover, perhaps redness, dab on and then feather around the edges. Because it's so tempting, isn't it, is when we put that concealer or that foundation on to cover an area that we want more coverage, just to wipe it all, but actually the technique is to dab on and then feather and blend just around the edges of where we don't want that coverage. Okay, so my foundation is on. Now, if you're wearing a powder foundation, you would apply the powder with a sponge, or however you like to apply your powder foundation, and then you would get the kabuki brush and buff all around. Then, and after then, you would then spray the Mega Mist, and that would make your powder foundation look really kind of glowy and just like your skin, because sometimes with powder foundation it can make the skin almost look too matte. And I'm not saying, you know, I know a lot of us like that matte look, but you want your skin to look real. So this is where you'd spray the Mega Mist over the top. And again, if you were, you know, throughout the day and your skin was feeling a little bit parched, it was feeling a bit dry, or perhaps you were looking at your foundation and thinking, it's not looking its best, you would just spray this over the top and it would just give you that beautiful kind of illuminous, glowy skin that is it's just like your skin, but only it looks like it's had a facial. So you've got your amazing foundation. Now I've got another tip for you, and this is really what I think is possibly one of the most important tips when it comes to foundation, and that so many of us forget to do or don't even think to do. When you have your foundation applied, our skin can almost look too, for want of a better word, too perfect. And I say that in the sense of there's no other colour to our skin because we have just painted a blank wash of colour all over. So our face loses its dimensions. So for skin to look real and really kind of like your skin, only better with a help of foundation, is to apply a very subtle bronzer, because this will just add back in different shades to your skin, because no skin is ever just one colour completely. And sure, if you like that look, one covered completely, go for it. There's no right or wrong. I personally think skin looks its most natural when it has other colours in it. Blush, or in this case, a very subtle bronzer. And I've chosen this bronzer. And I've chosen two shades. The one I'm using is shade Toffee. You can read more about it by clicking below, but there's also another shade if your skin is slightly darker than mine. And these two shades give a very kind of natural glow, so they won't actually look like you're wearing loads of bronzer. It will just almost look like you've been for a brisk walk and your skin is reaping the rewards of that brisk walk. So I've got a different brush. This is a bronzing brush. I'm gonna load up my brush, and then the important thing is to tap off, because it's better to apply a little and build up than apply too much. Now, what I have done is I've waited for my skin to dry. So after I've spritzed with the Mega Mist, I've waited for that to dry. I've given it a little waff, because I'm applying powder on the top, so my skin needs to be dry. So the trick to applying bronzer, don't forget your ears. So if you're wearing your hair up, dust the top of your ears. If you're wearing your hair up or you've got shorter hair, don't forget to dust the back of your neck, because you want your skin to kind of not just be beautifully like glowing bronzed here, you want that colour to go like 360 degrees around. Or is it 365 degrees? Or am I thinking about days in the year? And I don't know, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so you're going to smile and you're going to lightly hold the brush. Remember, with all of this, I'm telling you to lightly hold the brush. If you hold the brush heavier and harder, you're going to get more application, but start lightly. Tap off. Big circular motions. Cheeks up towards the top of the ears. Big circular motions. Tip of the chin. Down the neck. Bridge of the nose. Just add a little bit more on. Size of the forehead. Ears. Tickle. The ear tickle. Back of the neck if you're wearing your hair up. And if you've got a lower cut top on, you just lightly dust your décolletage. And that you can build up as much as little you want. We'll just add back in kind of a three-dimensional look to your face, and that's what will really play off your bone structure and make your skin look real. Okay, if you don't like to wear any eye makeup, you can do this. If you want to do a quick eye makeup look, dust in, tap off your bronzer, squeeze your bronzing brush like that, and just quickly go into the sockets. Simple as that, and that will just give a little bit more definition to your eyes without looking like you're actually wearing eyeshadow. Final step, because I want this look to look very natural and all about the skin, is I'm going to keep my lips nude, and I've put together a nude trio. And the trick to the perfect nude lip is to always wear a lip liner. You need the lip liner to make your lip shape stand out and to bring your lips forward. So if you want the full tutorial on how to do this, you can click the link below. I'm doing this very quickly. You don't have to worry about being perfect with this because it's a nude lip, so it's all about looking very natural. Apply the lipstick. Smudge together. And if you find a nude lip on you, I've got no teeth, is a little bit too insipid, simply bring your nude lipstick to life by applying a beautiful gloss over the top. And that not only will bring your nude lips to life, but it will also make your lips look more voluminous. I hope you've loved these tips. If you want to find out more about what I've used in this video, you can click the link below. And I've got lots more tips on beautyintheboutique.com. I hope you love it. It's all there waiting for you. And I shall see you soon in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.